Hi, this is Dawn, and this is my very first YouTube video and my very first mini album. So I'd like to explain to you why I made the album and who inspired me to make it. First, I have a company called Dare to Dream Romance, and my motto is creating memorable moments that last a lifetime, from romantic dates to romantic gifts. So I thought, why not make a romantic gift that would encourage my daughter to cherish her son this Mother's Day? She's a new mom. He's 20 months, and I thought this would be a great way to help her learn how to cherish those moments and make them memorable. So I'm relatively new to scrapbooking, but I've been watching a lot of the videos, and I came across one by Elsa Justafew Designs. Elsa Justafew Designs. So check out her page. And the video that inspired me for this one was one-page mini album tutorial. I believe it was. No, I'm sorry, one-page binding mini album tutorial. So what I used here was I used just the little rings for my closures, for my binding, excuse me. And I used some curly cute ribbons, and some of them say it's a boy. And I have a couple embellishments here, like a carriage, a bracelet that says baby, a tag that says baby, some rattles. And then I used a chipboard cover. And the paper is by Can Company called Snugglebug. And I have some Michael's Dollar Bin flowers that have been stickled, and a slider and a ribbon, and some letters that say, die cut letters that says his nickname. In hindsight, I would probably use darker letters. I made this in the middle of the night and it was crunch time, so I grabbed the first set of letters without even matching it with the paper. And the other thing was, since the flowers came with pearls, I removed the pearls and I added some silver embellishments just to make it a little bit more masculine. And that's why I used the silver square slider as well. And then I added a couple brads too, just to make it a little bit more masculine. And then on the first page, this was done on my Cricut cartridge, New Arrival. And it says Sweet Pea. And there's another slider, and this ribbon says Sweet Baby Boy. Little border from Big Lots. This punch was from Creative Memories, the star and the heart. And then I make the same tag on my New Arrival cartridge, a little onesie. It has a monkey on it. And on the back of this, she can put a little small photo, or she can journal. She can add more tags here as well. This was just to get us started. And then the very first page was a little tag. It says, Our Angel. And I got this little die cut from a package at Big Lots full of die cuts for babies. And this is also on the pop dot, so that it is up, raised up. And on the back of that, she can put a photo, or she can journal. And all the pages have eyelets on them, and all the pages have been inked, and all the pages have been punched around the edges with my Fiskars border punch, different punches. And I don't remember all of them, but they were made by Fiskars. So this is Elsa's design, her first fold. Now I used those same dollar flowers with Velcro to keep this page closed. In hindsight, I would use magnets instead, because I'm not sure how long this closure is going to last with all the constant opening, closing, opening, closing. But anyway, what I have here is a little dimensional sticker, a little onesie, a braid closure. And I made this little tag on with my Creative Memories punch. And it just, just says love on it with some little twine. And I had a little earring that I broke off and made it look like a little rhinestone, and some ribbon. So here, photo mat, and embellishment. And this says little one. That was cut on the New Arrival cartridge of my Cricut. And then that folds back down. And then there's also room on the back. And this one was cut out on my, I think it was my Lacy Labels cartridge, that shape. So now I decided to make the other pages different folds. So this one was inspired by Elsa, and then I flipped the other ones just a little bit different. So what I did here, I just put a dimensional, and again, all of my dimensionals are open so that you can stick something behind it, so that she still has room there. So again, that's a photo mat. And what I did on this, I used a Creative Memories border punch, and I used some little embellishments that I cut out of my Cricut cartridge, New Arrival. But I left these open, like you can see here, so that the pictures can go all the way down, or she can add tags as well as put pictures on these photo mats in the background. So I folded this page a little bit different. I created another tag on the back. Oops, I closed my first page, sorry. I created another photo mat on the back, and that one's open just like the other ones. And I have a little closure here, so I'm going to open that up. That folds down another mat. And then this, I created a tri-pocket. So I used the border again to make a pocket. And what I used here was a little diaper with some breads, diaper pins, another tag that I made again on that with that Creative Memories punch. And then here, just a little pull tag from the die cuts from the package from Big Lots. So she can put as many tags in any one of these pockets, photos, so she can bling it up how she wants to. Another small tag that I cut out with my New Arrivals cartridge with this little initial on it. And she can journal on the back or put a photo as well. Then on the next page, what I did here was I folded it a little bit different. I used my Creative Memories border punch to make a scallop edge. And I used a couple of breads here. And then on this one, I used a little circle tag on my New Arrivals cartridge. And it says for you. And then I punched it flower out with my Creative Memories punch. And I put packing tape on the back and I added blue glitter. I don't know if you can see that on the video, but just gives it a little dimension, a little sheen. And then I put a couple tags in here, and this is a chipboard tag with some lines on the back for journaling. It's another photo mat for journaling. It has a 3D embellishment on that one that says baby. And she can put, again, as many tags and photos in here as she wants. So I folded this one different. She has room on the back again. And again, this is left open. All of my embellishments are left open so she can hide her photo behind it, stick her photo behind it. This flips up, again, for more real estate. Then the next fold, this one, again, was made with my Lacy Labels cartridge. And again, this is open as well, so she can stick the photo behind that. This one flips up, and it flips down. And this one says, I am small. And I just used border punch from Big Lots. And then right here, I made a tag off my New Arrivals cartridge, and I held it with a brad. And this tag just has a little ducky on it, but it swerves out. So I just wanted to swerve a little bit so it wouldn't get lost. And then I added on the back of that tag some lines for journaling, so she can write a little note to her son and it wouldn't get lost. So that slides back in just like that. And she still can stick other tags in that pocket as well. So it still has room for other tags and photos. And that just flips down. And flip that over. Still have another photo mat over here, and it says welcome home, and that one is up as well so that the photo can go down. This page, I was really getting ambitious with a different fold, but what happened was I messed this page up, but you can't tell it because I adjusted what I intended originally, so I made a different pocket than what I was trying originally, because the paper that I used was directional, and when it was directional when I cut it, it was upside down when I folded it, so I had to readjust it. So what I came up with was this right here is a little tag, and I have some feet embellishment, of course, there popped up as well. And another photo mat right here. And originally it would have been flipped back, a tag over here, but it was upside down, so I cut that off. So I made a diagonal pocket here with a die cut. And then I just added a little photo mat. She can either stick a photo here, she can stick tags back here, whatever she likes. And then this photo frame is open so that she can slide her photo in to this. So you can see it's open. So she can stick her photo right in there. And that flips back down. And then we flip it over. And on this page, I used a die cut from an old Creative Memories package. And I just faux stitched his initials. And it's a little tag right here in this pocket, and she can put as many tags in there as that can fit. And just has some ribbon on the side. Then the next fold I have, this just is a little border from that same Big Lots stash, and it has squeaky clean, and this is popped up on dimensionals as well. And a very simple fold, just folds out like that. Here I used my Creative Memories gingerbread punch, but it kind of looks like babies, so I thought that would go. And I put a couple of rhinestones on some of it. Put a little tag in here. It says sweet. She can put as many tags because all of these are open. So tags will fit under them. And a couple of embellishments as well. Same thing with this page. This one is open as well, so the photo can go behind that. So there's room there for pictures. On the back of this one, created this on my New Arrivals cartridge, and it says bath time. And what I did was, like I did on the other tag here, I put packing tape on the back, and I put blue glitter here for bath time and silver glitter here for the bubbles. Hopefully you can see that, just to give it a little sheen. And then this one also was one of Elsa Fo's that she showed. And this has a little tag in it and says love. And again, that has glitter on it as well. And this punches by my Creative Memories border puncher, says you and me. These letters, baby, came off my New Arrivals cartridge. Couple brads. Again, Velcro closure with those dollar flowers from Michael. Again, the border here is open so that she can stick pictures and mats and journal and things like that, tags in here. And then this flips over, and the back I did a little different. It's a place for photo mat here and a place for photo mat here. And then under this pocket that I created, it says you and me. And I put a couple of tags. And this is a bottle, and on the back she can journal that one. And it's a little photo mat, and she can put a couple other photo tags in here as well. I even love notes to her son. And the little stinker already got to it. He knew he was not allowed to touch this mini album. I forbade him to touch it. And of course, the first time we turned our back, he got it and he ripped this off. I mean, he tore it off. He's 20 months. He thought it was the cutest thing. He didn't understand how hard grandmother worked on this. Anyway, the last page says name, date, time, weight, length, and parents. So they're going to fill that out. I have a little dollar Michael Ben butterfly. And then on the back, I'm just going to stick a stamp that says handmade by G-Mom and the date. And print out some pictures, and they can fill that up. So I was excited about my first mini. I love to hear your comments. Give me feedback. And again, check out Elsa Justafew Designs. Be nice with your comments. Ask any questions that you have. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you, because this is my first time. But again, thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time. Bye-bye.